and welcome to today's seminar. Last month we heard from Dr. Daras Ahmed, the District Collector of Perambalur, about the tremendous positive impact that can be experienced at the ground level when the state gears itself up to tackle issues like gender equity. Today we will be listening to yet another state initiative in yet another topic which is very close to our heart, bridging the yield gap. This talk will elaborate the role played by the state at the science-society interface through the application of ICT in agriculture. Our speaker today is Thirupi Venkatachalapathy, Assistant Director of Agriculture, Department of Agriculture, Tamil Nadu. He has more than 27 years of service in the department. During his tenure in the department, he's been playing a key role in informing policies and planning of various schemes related to agriculture. Since 2009, he serves as the nodal officer for ICT initiatives in agriculture. This initiative, taken up by the department under his guidance, has won a couple of national awards. First one was the National E-Governance Gold Award in 2010-11 for AgriSnet, and the recent one in 2014-15 is the National E-Governance Gold Award and Cash Award for Farm Crop Management System. The State Department is now the Government of India appointed nodal agency to facilitate scaling up of this initiative across the states in the country. So we will listen to the speaker elaborating on this initiative.
Good morning to all. At the outset, let me extend my heartiest thanks to our beloved and respected professor and this seminar team who organized this seminar and gave me this opportunity to be here. And today I am blessed to be here because this kind of opportunity, I think only few people can get it. Okay. I am Venkatachalapathy, as he pointed out. I am looking after IT initiatives in the department past 7 years. Basically, I am agriculture domain person. Don't think that I am related to IT person, IT field. I am agriculture domain person. I am my specialization in agriculture entomology. Okay. Somehow, I am interested in all these activities. And moreover, my officers who guided me for the past 7 years, all IAS officers, they were also IT savvy. That is why all these developments happen. Okay. Now the topic given to me is transformation process in agriculture extension. I think here mix of people are there. All of you know that agriculture extension. What is agriculture extension? So agriculture extension is a key element in the food production chain. So we, the department people, are the main stakeholder in carry forward the findings from research to field. So it was happened a number of decades ago, that is from 1960 itself. So let us get into the business. In 1960, actually that was that period, there was not much hope, much focus given to agriculture area. So there was only few schemes only implemented for agriculture. So in 1960, the Community Development Program, that is CDP, was in existence. During that period, the community-based focus was given for all the developments. What we do, our people centered at the block level, that is at block level means BDO office, Block Development Officer office. There was 4 extension officers. Extension Officer Industries, Extension Officer Panchayat, Extension Officer Agriculture, and Extension Officer Engineer. These 4 officers will all together will visit that particular field, and they will contact the farming people and other enterprise people. So all the people will go together and sensitize in their respective field. So this is like it's a whole village concept, and if at all necessary, they will lay out the model plots. This was happened in the early 60s. In late 60s and 70s, the extension system, in late 60s and 70s, some more few schemes have come, that is Integrated Area Development Program and HYVP, that is High Yielding Variety Program, and Intensive Agriculture Area Program. All these programs paved the way for Green Revolution, that is first Green Revolution. So here, I don't think I can talk much about the Green Revolution, because father of Green Revolution sitting in in front of you. So we are very fortunate. We are living with this living legend. So I cannot talk more about this Green Revolution time period, because in those periods, so number of new varieties from Eri and other or Tamil Nadu varieties were released for the purpose of increasing the production. Then during 80s, one new scheme has come that is called Training and Visit System. That was implemented from 1980 to 88. So in that scheme, World Bank funded scheme, the World Bank stalwarts, Daniel and Benoit, they have framed certain guidelines for implementing this training and visit system. It's a foolproof method. During that period only, our agriculture department has been expanded like anything. Previously, it was only 3,000 to 4,000 staff only available all over state. After the inception of this scheme, that is training and visit system, it has been expanded up to the level of 19,000 staff. Almost 9,000 technical people and remaining people are supporting staff. Almost in 30 districts, 159 taluk headquarters and 385 blocks. In all the places, our agriculture department infrastructure has been developed. So where our people, that is, the setup was like that, state headquarters, it was housing additional director of agriculture, joint director of agriculture, deputy director of agriculture, then assistant director of agriculture, then followed by a district level. The setup was like that. That is joint director of agriculture, deputy director of agriculture, then assistant director of agriculture. At block level, that is the grassroots level, one assistant director of agriculture for every block. So below that cadre, 5 to 6 assistant agriculture officers were there. So during that period, so enough infrastructure as well as manpower are provided. Their duty is for each and every AAO, for each and every assistant agriculture officer, been allotted with 800 to 1,000 farm families. So they will visit all the villages coming under their control in roster basis. So every fortnight they will visit first 4 days certain villages, Saturday, Sunday off, and Friday they have to come to headquarters. And the second week, the same, in the first fortnight, almost they have to visit 8 villages. That is 8 working days. So during their visit, they will appraise all the technological interventions. In the morning, they will visit the village. They will give the technical guidance to all the farmers. Not all the farmers, only they will have some selective farmers, the contact farmers. In turn, that contact farmers will convey the message to other farmers. So the first 4 days, they used to go in the morning all the fields. Simultaneously in the evening, they used to conduct evening meetings. During the evening meetings, they used to have extension teaching methods, that is flashcards, chart type, so such a olden things. So even I was working in that pattern, so it was very interesting, and we used to have frequent contact with farmers, but somehow the contact was a little bit lacking because of that is manpower. So when you are thinking about the manpower, why don't we go for a holistic approach? That was happened in the 90s. So after the closure of training and visit system at 1988, World Bank has funded for another one more scheme that is called Tamil Nadu Agricultural Development Project, that is TNADP. So their main mandate is you should not do trading activities. You have to completely withdraw the trading activities. Actually, what we do in our agriculture extension centers at block level, previously almost 90% our people used to do only trading activities. Trading in the sense fertilizer sales, pesticide sales, other seeds and other input sales, like general shops. Because of that, our technology transfer was not fulfilled. Our people almost sitting at AEC, Agriculture Extension Center, they could not visit the field. So World Bank, they have insisted, first you dispense with these trading activities. So accordingly, during this period, the complete trading activity has been withdrawn. Then all our extension officials were instructed to visit only the field. It was happened. So apart from that, focus was given for agriculture and allied enterprises. That is called broad-based extension. So from 90 to 99 onwards, this scheme was implemented. There comes the integrated farming system. Even our foundation also have conducted a wonderful study that was implemented simultaneously in various districts based on the study report. So they were concentrating on not only in agriculture, the allied enterprises like piggery, poultry, goat rearing. So all the whatever the resources available to farm holding, they have to concentrate on that. They have to give technological inputs. They have to give other inputs. So the ultimate aim is to increase the farm holding income. So this was happened in 90 to 99. After the closure of TNADP, from 2000 to now, because of manpower, financial position and everything, government somehow not adapted the entire system, but we have followed the certain salient points, whatever we observed during training and visit system as well as the broad-based extension system. So by implementing all these extension process, we have achieved the food production in a substantial level that we can have a glance. In 1960s, our food production, Tamil Nadu food production was 54.72 lakh metric tons, that is average. In 1970s, 69.32, 80s, 68.27, 90s, 81.14, 2000, because of some natural disaster, it was some slight dip was there. In 2010, between 2010 and 10 and 15, there was a remarkable achievement. That is 94 lakh metric ton. And now, during 2014-15, the all-time high production, just 1 week before we got the information from our state statistics department, that is 128 lakh metric ton. That is 127.95 lakh metric tons, food grain. This is all-time high. How it was happened? During this 5 years period, that is 2010-11, 11-12, 12-13, 14-15. In 10-11, we have reached 101 lakh metric ton. For that, we got the Krishi Karman Award instituted by Government of India. We got 2 crore cash award. Subsequently, that was sustained, and during 2013-14 also, we reached 110 lakh metric ton. Second time we got the Krishi Karman Award. Just 3 months back, we went to Gujarat. We received the award from our respected Prime Minister. Now, the bright chances for getting for this year also, 14-15, we have reached 128 lakh metric ton. How it was happened? Despite all these scheme level interventions, subsidy scheme interventions, technological intervention, I can boldly say that ICT plays vital role in this extension approach, in this great achievement. We have introduced a new concept called farm crop management system. It was implemented from 2011-12 onwards. What is farm crop management system? This is nothing but farm level intervention, sir. So the main objective of this farm crop management system is narrowing down the yield gap. What is yield gap? People who are from outside the agriculture domain, let me tell you, what is yield gap? Potential yield minus actual yield. That is called yield gap. This yield gap prevails everywhere, between state to state, within the country, state to state, within the state, district to district, within the district, village to village, block to block, within the block, village to village, within the village, one farmer to other farmer. For your information, this is the data recorded from statistics department. In Tiruvarur district, in particular village, one farmer is getting in CR 1009. One farmer is getting yield around 2,654 kgs. In the same village, the other farmer is getting around 6,000 kgs. How it is possible? Such a wide gap. What you are telling, no, I am in tail end, sir, I could not get water in time. So that is why this is the gap. No, it's not like that. But at the same time, when you compare to breeder side, they are telling the for CR 1009 the potential yield like 12,000 kgs. So such a way, actually what we are trying to do, we are not bridging this gap. Straight away we are taking this lowest level farmer to breeder level. Just we are trying to bridge the gap between the two farmers. At least let him come around another 1000 kg above. This is what aim of this farm level intervention. This has 7 processes. This farm level intervention has 7 processes, 7 strategies. That is bridging the knowledge gap and providing the timely information on technology and other inputs. And one more thing is, it is not crop based, it is farm based, individual farm holding based advisories, and addressing the factors of production, that is land and water. This main farm crop management is mainly falls on 3 factors, that is soil, rainfall and irrigation sources, other sources. So mainly the 3 sources are the factors for the production. Then constraints and interventions. What kind of constraints they are facing, what kind of interventions through department we are extending to them. Then followed by continuous crop health monitoring. Then advisories through various modes using the ICT guide tools. Here we have divided this farm crop management, this farm level approach in 2 categories. One is planning, another is intervention. So under planning, there are 4 things: micro level zonation, baseline asset mapping, soil health mapping, crop matrix. Under intervention, continuous crop health monitoring, then fixed schedule visit by extension workers, mobile advisories, complete hand holding, online benefit tracking system. So let us see one by one. What is micro level zonation? So here in Tamil Nadu, there are 7 macro agroclimatic zones. Tamil Nadu has been classified in by 7 macro agroclimatic zones. That is southern region, northern region, hilly area, Kaveri Delta area. Likewise, 7 zones are there. All these 30 districts were grouped around 5 to 6 districts grouped under each category, each zone. This classification has been done some 40 years back. Now everything gone. Now there are number of phenomenal changes happen. Even for example, when Vellore, there are number of tanneries have come. So one part of land you could not cultivate. You have to go for other crop. So likewise, in various parts of the state polluted, and as per this macro level zonation, we cannot give precise farm planning. So that is why we gone for micro level zonation. What is micro level zonation? So based on the weather parameters, actually 7 agroclimatic zones has been classified, has been broken into 1150 micro zones. So we did this exercise almost 9 months. That is 30 districts have been classified, and based on the critical parameters, that is if it is gray area or something, some negative factor may dominate in that area. So those areas has been classified in 3 categories, that is zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. So all the blocks and the villages comes under that block have been grouped under that average zone. So now that 385 blocks, each block has been classified into 3 micro zones. So almost now we have around 1150 micro zones based on the land, water and soil. So according to the zones, the crop plan. So what kind of crop can be cultivated in these zones? So it has, we had a very healthy discussion with our Tamil Nadu Agriculture University scientists, subject matter specialists, and the persons who have got wealthy experience in that particular districts. Our department people, you know, they used to work in the same district for more than 20 years. Sometimes it may be a negative effect, but for this purpose, we have called all those people who have worked such a long period in the district. They know the nook and corner of the district. So by calling all those people, sit together, and we have arrived at this micro level planning. So hitherto, one farmer is cultivating that paddy for 3 seasons. Hereafter, he can choose other options also: paddy, pulses, groundnut, or paddy, sugarcane. So there are number of options. There are bouquet of options we have arrived. Based on this bouquet of options, farmer can choose anything. Everything portal based, everything online. So accordingly, regarding the weather parameters, we could able to get the information from our own automatic weather stations. We have around 274 automatic weather stations installed in at various blocks. Now it is owned by department. So we are getting every 1 hour information from this automatic weather stations. So by having all this information, we could able to arrive at this crop plan. This is called zonation. Then next is, first is zonation is completed, the strategy 1. Number 2 is, for each and every zonation, the farmers who are living there, we have to collect the soil sample. So before collection of soil sample, the farmers' basic data were collected. So around we have 81.18 farm families in our Tamil Nadu as per the latest census. Now we have completed 73 lakh farmers' data with us, and it has been uploaded in the site. So what kind of data we have collected? That is, you can see personal contact, personal information, contact information, bank, branch, IFSC code, and whether he is belonging to any group. There are a number of groups, no? Farmer interest groups, women groups, there are a number of groups. Whether he is belonging to any group, land, how much land he is having, survey number wise. Here we have taken survey number as a unique ID. So survey number wise, and whether he is having any plantation crops, farm machineries, wells. Farm machineries means what kind of farm machinery he is having, what is the power, whether he is renting it out or he is using it own. All this information we have collected. Wells, micro irrigation, fodder, crops, sericulture details we have collected. But this is a Herculean task. We have collected, we did this exercise from 2011 onwards, but somehow after a number of deliberations, we will restrict certain fields, because 420 fields, if a person goes there to village and collect all this information, even farmer himself reluctant to tell anything. So that is why we are restricted to certain fields initially, that is personal information, contact information, bank information and land information. So land information itself will reveal all the details, that is survey number, how many acres he is having, whether he is having wetland or dry land, and what kind of crop he has cultivated for the past 3 years, and what was the income for the past 3 years. All these details we have captured and uploaded in the site, it's available. So followed by all these farmers, soil sample. Next Herculean task was soil sample collection. Immediately we have engaged JRF, that is Junior Research Fellows from Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. They have given us very good support, and they immediately provided around 840 JRFs. So they have been posted in various places. Apart from soil testing laboratory, we have around 30 numbers of soil testing laboratory. So on war footing basis, these soil samples are collected. You can see the video. So we have conducted one Ulavar Perula in all the villages, not in blocks, not in district, in all the villages. We have around 16,300 revenue villages. In all the villages, a month-long Ulavar Perula was conducted for the past 2 years. During that Ulavar Perula, farmers themselves, they used to bring the soil sample. And on the spot itself, we have a mobile soil testing laboratory. We have analyzed and gave them the soil test report. And our Tamil Nadu government have introduced one, instead of soil health card, this is this handbook, for farmer handbook. So you can see very well on that video also. They are filling all the information that's card. Sometimes it can be even it is computerized. Even you can feed into the computer, it will automatically come out. So all these details, these 3-year details. This is 2013, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17. So it will contain 3 seasons. In each season, what kind of crop he is going to cultivate, and what is the soil nutrient values there, and what is the recommended dose, including biofertilizer, weedicide, everything. So it's a farmer handbook. Around 48 lakh farmer handbooks so far distributed to all the farmers. So all this information collected through this, so far we have completed around 68 lakh soil sample collection. So almost 3 years completed now. The soil sample, if you do one soil sample in any particular field, that is valid for 3 years. Then again, now we are in another process from this current year to collect the soil sample. So from this year onwards, how we are going to collect, one new system has come, that is grid mapping. Government of India has introduced grid mapping, the soil sample collection by grid mapping. For each 2.5 hectare irrigated land, one grid is there. Likewise, for 10 hectare, for each 10 hectare of land, rain-fed land, one grid. So our own people, our soil testing technocrats alone, farmer will not go there, and they will not be going to take samples. Our people will go there with the help of many else, and they will collect sample as per the specified procedure. So for each 2.5 hectare irrigated land, one soil sample will be taken up, and that will be analyzed. That will be extrapolated to the respected villages. So farmers who are all coming under this grid, they will be given with same kind of soil test result. So this will be compared with the last year result also. So far our people have completed 1 lakh soil sample in this methodology. So they are going with the tablet PC with the GPS facility. They are taking the sample with the lat long. So it is something 100% genuine and transparent work. It is going on now. So this is during 2014-15 also 8 lakh samples. This is in old method, but from 15-16 onwards, just 3 months back only they have started this process, grid mapping soil sampling. The data are being entered in this portal. It is right now available in the portal. All the 68 lakh data are available in the portal. So once micro-zonation completed, next soil sampling completed, now we are coming for the third process, crop plant development, that is crop matrix. So as I earlier pointed out, that is based on the climate, resources available at farm holding, soil and rainfall. We have prepared the crop matrix and we are giving the bouquet of options. System itself will tell the bouquet of options to the farmer. What are the options to the farmer we are giving? Just glad. So here on particular village detail. So village is Mardalam. It is near I think near Vellore. So that farmer is belonging to zone 1 of microclimatic zone 1, and his survey number, area, soil type clay loam, irrigation sources well. This is a screenshot of that our site. So now it has been given with 3 options: paddy, pulses, paddy, sugarcane, no crop in the rest of the seasons. So in these 3 seasons, in these 3 options, farmer himself can select any one of the options. This is what the participatory planning, and we are this is being done with the help of the tablet PC itself. So we already distributed tablet PC to all our field staff, around 2,400 tablet PCs with the GPS 3G enabled tablet PCs are already distributed. They are doing all these jobs with the help of tablet PC only, with the 3G SIM enabled net connectivity. So this is the consolidated crop plan. So after arriving, there are certain procedures. If I go to portal, it will take time. There are certain set of procedures. After giving input in all the fields, the consolidated crop plan will appear. Just to take a printout. Just it is in English. Our portal will give you a Tamil printout. So just to take a printout, I give it to the farmer. So this is what it consists of all the information. Village, farmer ID, farmer, and all the 74 lakh farmers, 73 lakh farmers provided with the exclusive unique ID. Now our people used to call the farmer with the ID. So here farmer ID, farmer name, and season 1 cropping program. Season 1 irrigated, he is going to cultivate first crop groundnut, second crop paddy. In the right hand side you can see seed requirement. He has chosen that groundnut variety, Co4, then ADT 37. Fertilizer requirement. What is the fertilizer requirement? Then crop loan facility. So how much loan he can avail? So this is mapped with the scale of finance. Okay. So how much loan he can avail? Then weedicide requirement. Then crop insurance. What is the cut-off date and other things? Then rest of the page is hidden here. So here, what are all the constraints he is facing while cultivating this crop, and what are all the interventions? So constraint means, so I could not get the water. I don't have power. Then intervention. Department people are giving intervention. What kind of intervention? You can get oil engine. You can get pump set, or you can get HDPE pipeline through this scheme. National Agriculture Development Program. This is the subsidy. All these things appear in this one page itself. So farmer, as a farmer, he can have a blueprint what he is going to do for the next 3 seasons. It's a clear-cut idea I can give. This is what crop plan. Then we are not leaving the farmer as such with providing one crop plan. Further, we are continuously monitoring him, how he is implementing those things. So for that purpose only, has been provided, all the field stuff provided with tablet PCs. So we have developed one exclusive Android application in the tablet PC that contains 4 parameters. That is, number 1 is schedule visit, number 2 is pest and disease, all these things running in that side. Number 2 is number 1 is schedule visit, number 2 is pest and disease monitoring, number 3 biometric observation, number 4 is yield analysis. What is schedule visit? He has to go on roster basis. He has to go. Then one more thing, before telling this thing, I want to insist one more thing. We have taken certain salient points, what we have implemented earlier in 1990s. I already told you, So the S2I TNV system found to be a very, very effective one. So our officials, our government, somehow that has to be somehow that has to be revitalized now. So accordingly, that S2I TNV system now reformed and implemented now. So again, our field staff were instructed to go visit the villages 4 days per week, and Friday they have to come to the headquarters, Saturday, Sunday holiday. And then again, if at all Saturday, if at all he missed any village during that 4 days, he was to visit it on Saturday. The portal, the website will tell. If at all he has not visited that village, the website will tell that Nagarajan so-and-so of the block AAO, he has not visited that village, his schedule falls on this date. So likewise, we have arranged all these things, and now it is being implemented now. All our 4,500 assistant agriculture officers, along with their phone numbers, their schedule program is uploaded in the site. Now, they have to visit the field on roster basis along with this tablet PC with the SIM enabled. The day on which they are visiting the field of a particular village they are going today, and they have to first make the button schedule visit. So whether that farmer, if you click the button, automatically all the details about the farmer detail, land detail, when he was raised the crop, when he was raised the nursery, all the details automatically appeared in the tablet PC. Just by clicking on download button. Before visiting the village, he has to click the download button. During that time alone, the SIM should be enabled. Rest of the works, he can very well do it in offline mode, no need of SIM. So once he downloaded all the details about the farmer, his crop, his land, and the position of crop, then he has to do all this exercise. Schedule visit number 1, whether he has applied crop dressing or not. This is the day. 15th day, 30th day, 40th day. He has to apply first drop dressing 15, second drop dressing 30th, third drop dressing 45th day. Whether he has applied or not. No, I have not applied. Why? What is the reason? Reason also appear in the tablet PC. Because of power, because of finance, because of any other problem. Then second thing, after 15 days, next roster day, he is again going that field and he is taking pest and disease observation. So pest and disease. So immediately in the previous day, the previous years, during 80s, our people were provided with one small handbook. So before every month, our district joint director will conduct one monthly journal workshop. Before that, he will get all the information from the respective nearest research station. What are all the technologies, what are all the crops or varieties to be adapted for the next 1 month period. So to that particular area. All those things, they will collect, they will print it in a small booklet that will be distributed to the respective AAOs. These assistant agriculture officers during those days, they used to carry this handbook. Whenever they feel anything, knowledge is again and again you have to refresh it, So if at all they don't know any control measures or anything, immediately they will refer the book and they will tell. Here now, the digital media, the digital will help us a lot. In the tablet PC itself, if you observe any stem borer attack or any nephrocrosis, leaf folder attack, immediately he can see the tablet PC, but he can be assured of what kind of disease or what kind of pest is affected that field. If he is assured 100%, then we can just click leaf folder. Automatically control measures will appear. Before that, ETL level will appear, economic threshold level. This is the level of, this is the economic threshold level for leaf folder. Okay. If it is exceeds, automatically the control measures will appear in the tablet PC. Simply he can tell the control measures to the farmer. If at all that farmer was not available during his visit, he can simply press one button. The SMS will be pushed to the respective farmer. Hello Ramasamy, your field is affected with stem borer. Spray this much of pesticides. This kind of information now they are giving. So the next level is, if at all you could not able to diagnose what kind of disease or what kind of pest, you can simply capture the image, and that and the other button is send it to export. If he clicks that button, automatically the image will be sent to TNAU at e-extension center. So they will give the necessary advice through SMS. If time permits, I can do the demo also right now. Okay, this full-fledged module is ready. So now, so far in that manner, so far we have prepared around 26 lakh crop plan. 26 lakhs crop plan for this up to Navare, last year Navare. Now the Kuruvai crop plans are going on. And so far we have taken the field data, such kind of field data around 3,60,000 field data so far we have collected. So all these things, by using this tablet PC, our people are doing that. Then next I told pest and disease monitoring. The third category is biometric observation. This is very, very important. So nowadays our people, even I can admit it, after the closure of this training and visit system, the CIR trial, the biometric observation, all those things they simply forgot. Now again it has been insisted. If you click that biometric button, so that will tell what is the number of tillers, number of grains, for that calculation is there for each and every crop. So based on the biometric observation only you can arrive the estimated yield. So if you put all the biometric observation in the tablet PC itself, during the harvest time when you visit the next roster period, then during the harvest time, automatically the estimated yield, the tablet PC will tell you this is this field, the estimated yield is around 6,500 kg. Okay. Now after harvesting, I got, that farmer is telling I got only 5,000 kg. Now we can easily backtrack where that farmer has not done any job, any recommendations, what we recommended earlier. Whether he has adopted the fertilizer application properly, whether he has taken, he has done the weedicide application properly, or weed management, then all those things we can backtrack. And as of we can boldly say that as the extension worker, I have given all the suggestions to the farmer because of some problem, that is due to financial problem or other problem, he has not adopted. Because of this problem, he got this lower rate. So likewise, we can document the things. So after giving this solution, all our assistant agriculture officers are very happy that we are documenting all those things. Previously, if the crop cutting experiment is there, that is to assess the yield production level. So I told you now 128 lakh metric ton, all those things based on the random methodology. So statistics department have adopted some random methodology to arrive the production level. So for that purpose, one system is that is crop cutting experiments, crop yield estimation. So randomly they will give you 2 survey number. In that survey number, we have to conduct that experiment in 25 into 25 field. So what happened now in the previous years, our AIO will visit there, sometimes in 25 into 25, 0 yield will come. So that person alone, 0 yield will come. So what, immediately they will be questioned, they will be charged under so many disciplinary actions and everything. Now they can boldly say, no, I have visited this field, I have given all these recommendations, and farm only I have not adopted certain things. So likewise, this kind of documentation, as well as a farmer point of view, is a continuous monitoring. So apart from this tablet PC, we have given this one, no? The extension tool. It's a Pico projector. So here, it's a small projector. In those days, we used to keep flashcards and charts. People who can sit there, then only 10 to 15 people who are sitting front only can see all those things. But now, this is a small hand projector. They can, when they are going to field, they can keep it in their pocket. This is pocket Pico projector. Here we have loaded around 700 small video clips. All technology. Crop is all technology. Pico projector. So this kind of projector distributed to all the blocks. So one of our officer is explaining at Vellore, is giving a demo through this Pico. And apart from that, one more IT media, that is touch screen. So in touch screen, people can, it's a kind of virtual extension. Our Tamil Nadu Agriculture University have developed a wonderful tool, that is extension tool, that is Crop Doctor. You can just, I need not explain all those things, you can just hear.
Welcome to Expert System for Paddy. When you open the Expert System software, you can view the three components. One is decision support system. Second one is Paddy Doctor, that is diagnosing system. Third one is information system. Of the three components, Paddy Doctor is the key component to diagnose the problems with deficiency disorders in the paddy crop. When we click the Paddy Doctor, the key visual symptoms of the affected paddy crop will be displayed. In key visual symptoms form, you can view the enlarged images of the symptoms. When you click on any one of the symptoms, more photos of the particular symptom will be displayed as slideshow. You can select the photos from the slideshow related to the symptom in the field. After selecting the maximum of 3 images, the secondary symptom related to the key visual symptom will be displayed. In this secondary symptom form, you can select the related secondary symptoms by clicking the video button. Now the system will ask you to confirm whether is this your symptom. After confirming the symptom, you click the continue button to get the diagnosed result. After finding the causal agent of the symptom, you can get the detailed information about symptoms of damage, identification of the pest, and control measures with images and videos. Finally, you can take the printout of the report summary.
This is a report summary.
Welcome to Expert System for Paddy. When you open the Expert System software.
So this is a crop doctor. Actually, this tool developed for initially 5 crops: paddy, rahi, sugarcane, coconut, and banana, and the remaining 17 crops is under development. So almost 2.5 to 3 lakhs images to be captured. For each and every symptom, they have 3 to 5 images. So it's a wonderful tool, and moreover, the states, the rest of the country also require this tool, and they are developing in all the languages: Hindi, English, Tamil, Malayalam, everything. So this information, what we did, we have kept touchscreen kiosk at almost in all the blocks, and especially Panchayat Union officers, village Panchayat Union officers. So where and all we have just loaded this crop doctor. If at all any farmer wants to see, he can straight away come with the affected symptom. He can compare the symptom with that real image, then he can get the report. So this is crop doctor. And here the information dissemination can be done through various modes. So only thing here, hitherto our people used to contact only contact farmers, and the farmers available, whoever they are seeing, just they will convey the message. Once the phone, the mobile phone technology arrives now it is very much handy for us to push number of messages to all our farmers. Because first of its kind in the entire country, we have pushed around 31 crore till yesterday, 31 crore SMS, text SMS to all the farmers of Tamil Nadu, and we have already delivered 3.85 voice advisories. So people who cannot see the text, English text, even Tamil, messages are being delivered only in Tamil only, but some mobile phones are not supporting the Tamil text. So that is why for those farmers, we are also giving voice advisories, 1 minute voice advisory. Even in each and every block, the respective assistant director of agriculture himself can record his own voice by using his mobile, a simple format mobile, and straight away he can push the voice advisories to those block farmers. Because we have the main plus point when you compare with other states. Out of 72 lakh farmers database, we have cleansed and validated mobile numbers of 43 lakhs. So, in the country, any state, any of the state, rest of the state, other than the Tamil Nadu, they have such a database. So, these 43 lakhs mobile numbers, the localized one, even we have given the authorization to all the block level people, because sometimes, we may coin at the central, at the state headquarters itself, we may coin certain message and we may push it to all the 43 lakhs. But they may not be relevant to the farmers. That is why we have decentralized all those things. We have given enough funds, and respective block assistant director of agriculture himself, he can push the messages through his machine. Okay. So this is what the delivery of dissemination of information is going on in our new extension, ICT based extension. And last but not the least, the main aspect is beneficiary, to identify the beneficiary. So we have made one online benefit tracking system. So hitherto in our agriculture extension centers, our people used to distribute the inputs to the farmers, whoever comes, manual billing, everything was happened. But for the past, from April 1st onwards, everything made on online. So all the inputs, whatever the inputs that is restricted to the subsidy schemes, biofertilizers or seeds, quality seeds. So whatever the thing, distribution done through our AEC should be through online. And anytime, anywhere, they can see the beneficiary list. It is available in the open page itself. Our AgriSnet site website address is tnagrisnet, www.tnagrisnet.tn.gov.in. You can note down. It is available in an open page. It is very transparent. Any farmer can see whether I am myself alone getting the benefit or my neighbor also getting the benefit. So likewise, now he can assess. So there was no any biased distribution. So after having this online benefit tracking system, people are very happy, and once they get the input, immediately the SMS will be sent to the respective farmer. So and so received the input for this much amount. So immediately the SMS alert will be delivered. So this is the last thing. So already I pointed out, we are also monitoring the yield position. So based on this only, we could able to achieve 128 lakh for this year. So in previous years, it was not like that. Whatever the thing, reconciliation, the village level reconciliation, taluk level reconciliation, sometime we had a very big fight with revenue people as well as statistics people. Now everything made online, everything is transparent. So easily we could able to get the data for the food grain protection assessment. Okay, that's it. So this is what the summary of extension evaluation.
In this direction, you have developed a wonderful system, not only of giving the advice, of also tracking and seeing how many people use it and so forth. And it is a really a wonderful achievement. My question is, how many women farmers are you reaching? Do you have them on your list? You have women farmers? Yes. What proportion of the total?
30%, madam.
30%. Very good.
25 to 30%.
Yeah, I think
we can just filter from our database overall the women farmers, male farmers, community wise, SC, ST, BC. So education wise, we can filter it.
Well, most of the people who are owners of land may belong only to certain castes. They may not be from the SC, STs.
Yes.
So how do you reach those people? Because you're going by the basis of their, I mean, how do you define farmer? One who owns the land?
No, madam. We are capturing both owner as well as tenant.
So cultivator.
Yeah, cultivator.
You're talking
We are-
about
yeah, we are capturing cultivator
cultivators.
also.
Okay. Because I am a part of a women farmers network, all India level, and tomorrow and day after we are having a meeting here in Chennai to include the women farmers from these 3 states who are not yet part of the network, that is Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Karnataka.
Okay.
The complaint all over the country, from all the 19 states in which we are working, complaint all over the country is that extension services reach only the men. They are ignored. When the people come to the village, they simply talk to the men and go away. Now I am hoping to hear from you that you don't do that. You contact the women and you talk to the women. So 40% of the people you talk to are women?
No, actually, it's true, madam. What madam is telling 100% true. But now, we have also captured the mobile numbers of the women farmers.
Well, many times they don't have their own mobile phones. So you will have to give them a time when they can interact with you, at which point they'll have to borrow the phone and interact. I think the total number of mobile phones in the country owned by men, only about 30% of that number is owned by women. And that may be less in the rural areas, even less. So they will depend on borrowing phones, which may not always be available. So நீங்க fixed time கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா, இந்த time உங்களுக்கு பேசுறேன் நீங்க சொன்னீங்கன்னா, then they may be able to get the phone and come to you. But please give special attention to this, because now our data on national level is that 76% of the farming is done by women. So you shouldn't be having only 30% women. 76% of the farming is done by women. Men may still be owning the land or even leasing the land. But the people who are doing the work are the women, because men have either migrated or they have taken up some business or doing something else, maybe running a rice mill or some other work. So the number of women farmers, they are now doing 76% of the work. This is in terms of production, actual production, that is involvement in all these operations which you mentioned, you know, from land preparation to harvesting. In all these activities, 76% of the women work is done by women. So sir, that's the next big challenge for you in 2015-25.
Empowering the women farmers.
Please, we'll be very grateful. And I would like to have your card so that tomorrow at the meeting I can announce it with your phone number, so that whether or not, I mean, whichever place they are coming from, they can call you up and ask for these services to them in their place where they are. They are coming from all over Tamil Nadu. 15 groups are coming from Tamil Nadu alone and from the other states also. So I would like to have your card with your number so that I can communicate to them. Thank you, sir.
I have, just more of clarification. You said that there is tremendous increase in the crop yield. But is it crop specific or it has happened for all the crops?
No, only food grain crops.
No, even in the food grain crops. Is it only rice, or how does, which crops would most?
Rice, that is paddy, millet, pulses.
Yeah, but among them, which were?
That's millet plays.
Millet played a major role. But was there any specific?
Millet dominated. Millet, for the past millet.
The second one is that you talked about the crops, Jonas and pattern. What is the adaptation rate by the farmers? Because, one is the advisory, giving the advisory to them. And how many actually implemented the plans which you are, do you have a monitoring system?
Yes, I have the monitoring system. So far, just let me show it from my site itself. This is what our report, the latest report from site. It is dynamically raised. There is a number of farmers enrolled. So far, district-wise, we have around 73,25,827. Then the next column is number of soil sample results during 13/7, 68 lakhs 39,000. So everything, if you drill down the district, automatically it will appear. Then cropland developed, as Sir pointed out. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th column. That is the number of cropland developed. That is 26 lakhs 83,334. All these people have adopted this.
I also wish to congratulate you. I think you have taken a holistic view of the farm. That's a very, you mentioned about chronologically the TNV system, and the TNV system also had one of its problem was the visit was only to the male farmer and not to the woman. But afterwards came Atma. In Tamil Nadu still Atma is also functioning?
Yes, sir, still functioning.
And what is the relationship between Atma and what you are doing?
Yes, sir. Under Atma only, the S2I TNV system has been redesigned, and now we are fixing the fixed field visits. So under Atma, we are also involving the women farmers, and the participatory.
How do farmers receive sustainable agricultural practices? Then the second is the data that is available. Is it on a downloadable format? Can researchers make use of this data set, or is it only, for you to monitor and for people to see it? The third is, I think one of the important problems that Tamil Nadu agriculture is facing is in terms of the extent of fallow land. I think the fallow land has been increasing over the years. And what has happened to that currently, with all these extension interventions? Is there a change in the extent of fallow land coming down? Where the larger context plays a role in terms of, the increase in fallow land. Do interventions such as this, is it making a dent at all on the fallow land is also a question I want to ask. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me give one by one. Number one is, Madam asked about the conventional method data. So while preparing our crop plan, we have given the options. Whether you are going to cultivate this crop for this particular season, normally in Kurvai, in the delta disease, Kurvai season only, they used to take up SRI system of rice intensification. And during Samba and Navare, Samba they used to go for conventional method. So conventional method, there are two types. There is delta conventional is something different, non-delta conventional is something different. So they used to go for conventional method. Again, when you are going for Navare, that is third season, they may prefer for SRI. So while preparing the crop plan, we will ask that holistic crop plan, so before certain pages are there, while preparation I can show. So farmer will be asked to do whether you are going for SRI. SRI cultivation means that extent, what is the extent? What is the seed rate? Well, if he is going to cultivate 2 acres means only 4 kg will appear. If in the conventional method, if he is going to cultivate for the same 2 acres means then 50 kg will appear. So accordingly, the methodology. So what kind of method he is going to cultivate? That data we can easily filter from our available database. This 26 lakhs, 60,000 something, no? So from available database, I can separate it out. How many farmers have adopted SRI cultivation? How many farmers have adopted the conventional cultivation? Likewise, this is answer number one. Number two, this is, Madam asked about fallow land, no? Yeah, it's a downloadable form. Yeah, that is right now it is not available, madam. It is for internal work only. And this is something kind of a policy thing. I can get the permission and it can be provided as downloadable form, okay, for research purpose. Then third thing is fallow land. The fallow land, while preparing the crop plan itself, the constraint and interventions columns I have mentioned about that, those two things. So if at all he is having any fallow land, the interventions we can give, we are extending the subsidiary benefit for GM green manure, pulses seeds. So whatever the thing is required for to develop that fallow land, we are also suggesting through this crop plan. So fallow land also being captured.
Sir, my question is related to weather stations.
Weather stations, yeah.
You said that 200 and something weather stations are functioning, and you are getting weather information for every 1 hour. Could you please tell me how the weather information is shared with the local farmers? In addition to media, do you have any particular kind of system or mechanism involved in information dissemination at the village level?
No, madam. In addition to that, because actually we are getting raw data only. So what is the temperature, what is the humidity, that alone we are getting. The lacking part here is the person to person changes, the interpretation. How they are interpreting, how they are converting those data with advisory. So those things we are seeking help from the meteorological department. So people who are the AF, agro meteorology service, no, those people will be contacted and they are converting the messages in a weekly basis, and we are getting the information, that those information on weekly basis, the same thing in a very nutshell format. Our people are coined in Tamil and they are pushing the advisories to the farmers. And we are also seeking help from our meteorology department, Government of India Meteorology Department. Recently they announced that block-wise precise weather forecast messages for even for 3 days in advance. So that we are actually expecting those kind of advices. If it comes, it will be very useful.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. No, madam. No. Also, automatically it fetches all the details from our database.
Thank you very much, and it has been a real eye-opener for many of us here. And it has resonance with a lot of things that we do here and we would like to do, and we definitely will come to you for our help, and we would like to take this up.